Alright guys, we're gonna go up against the Hell House. Let's get going.
About the money anymore, man. I just want you guys to win it all. Show
Alright.
what you got.
So first of all, you're gonna want to use Aerith for a bit. Now, what you're gonna notice about the house is that it's lit up on fire. So that's the start. It's not always on fire, but first thing it does is it's going to throw out some tonberries. You're going to want to come around, and then you're going to use your triple slash to just wipe the floor with them. It's the best bet. Takes care of them. Tonberries can take you out in one hit. They can make you stagger. They're just not fun to have. Gotta make sure you dodge away from those. Those fireballs do about 12,000 each. Alright, so you're going to want to make sure that you're using elements against him. So, since he's on fire, using ice is going to be your best bet. So, gotta get his set up and use ice again. Switching to Aerith because she does a lot of damage. And we'll fill the stagger gauge. Probably here in just a second. There we go. Staggered up. Now that he's staggered, you're going to want to use Cloud's Focus Thrust. Braver. Braver will do a crap ton more damage. I'm going to have Aerith pray to keep my health up. One of the biggest things you want against Hell House is to make sure that you keep your health up. That was the end of Phase 1. Phase 1's pretty simple. And thus begins Phase 2.
Not yet.
Alright, so with Phase 2, it gets a little scarier.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, so with this, you can't really dodge it all that much. You could switch characters, but since I was healed up, I'm pretty good. I'm going to switch to Aerith. And right now the Hell House is vulnerable, so that House Call, he jumps to the other side of the arena. You just want to make sure you're not from the other side of him, because if he lands on you, it really hurts. Hospitality sucks people in. Aerith's going to get sucked in here. If she gets sucked in, all you got to do is do a focus thrust, and that'll actually get him to spit her out with minimal damage. She's, definitely going to be your higher hitter character. You're going to want to hope that when he does change elements, that she changes to an element that she possesses. Alright, he's pressured. Now, since he's down, I'm going to focus thrust him to try and get that gauge back up. The stagger gauge is your friend. It's actually what's going to help you win this in the long run. Again, I'm going to have her pray just to top off. Alright, here's the shield. This is when the match starts getting real serious. So with that shield, he takes minimal damage from everything. You can hit him in the hands though, which it's reduced, but breaking the hands is something that you can do to help fill the stagger gauge. When he does that move, you're going to want to stay away from him. As long as you're away from him, he can't hurt you. House Call, remember, he jumps to the side. So he's now electric. So what I'm going to want to do is make sure that I cast Arrow on him. That's the counter. We'll just get Cloud up here and ready. Don't know why that hit him. Okay, he's pressured again. Focus thrust. And then we'll just chop him up to get him staggered. Now that he's staggered, it's back to using Braver for maximum damage. At this point, use Braver one more time. That should... I'll through Ray of Judgment. I'm doing this a little late. I'm trying to push him into third phase. He's really close to third. Okay, so he's going to throw Tonberries out again. Just get a few hits there to get my set. And there we go for triple slash. Just take out all the Tonberries. Alright. Oh, Cloud's going to get sucked in here. Cloud's the one with Thunder, so It's not going to do me any good. I have to back up and just use her real quick. Alright, so Cloud's hurt pretty badly. We'll just have Aerith summon, I think, and then we'll heal Cloud with himself.
Thanks for coming to help.
So I'm using the Chocobo Chick. It's because he uses Elemental. He's actually pretty smart about it. He will use the countering Elemental most of the time. And you can actually force him to if you want, but I don't like wasting my ATB on something like that. I just consider it extra damage. So he's Ice, use Fire, pressured. Switch to Cloud. Oh, he's not pressured for long, so I go back to regular. We're almost on third phase. Okay, he's gonna try to suck her in, but I'm not gonna let it happen because I'm gonna hit him with the opposing element. Focus thrust. One more focus thrust if I do this right. There we go. He's super close. Oh, that was poor timing on that. If he was pressured, that would have been better. He's still in God House, so he took very minimal damage. Alright, and luckily enough, that is Aerith's spell. Another air. Air against lightning. All you gotta do is just look what he looks like. That's gonna force him into phase 3. The final and hardest phase. Obviously, because it's the final. So, he does Heaven's Ward, which now he is a flying house. So he salvos. You can guard against the salvos, but for the most part, a lot of them hit you. Or miss you. You see, I'm just standing here, and it doesn't do much. Gonna have her pray to heal us up. So he's gonna pound. I'm just trying to stay away from Aerith moved towards me, so that was really her fault there. So I'm just gonna, she doesn't need Cure Aga. We'll give her Cure Give that to Aerith so that she's alive. And then just have Cloud do this until we get that. Oh, get out because of Jet Stream. Now, my limit gauges are starting to build up. That's going to come in clutch here at the end. Basically, you really do want to have at least Aerith's near the end of the battle. So, it's Ice. We're going to throw fire at him. As soon as he gets hit with that, he'll be pressured. There we go. Remember, that's the whole point, is just to pressure him. Okay, we're getting to the point. Alright, Aerith at least has hers. We are going to get another focus thrust. We're going to switch to Aerith, and we're going to limit now, because this is about the time when... So, for the very last part of this, once the house is damaged enough, he's going to summon 2 adds. And honestly, they didn't really need to add them, but there they come. So you got the 2 robots here now joining in. And the way you deal with these guys is basically you're gonna just DPS him down. Ooh, actually, no, if he does the double rocket charge, you can line it up and see now they took major damage. If you can get the house to hit them, and like right now I'm invincible. Thanks to Aerith's thing, if you look down under my name, I take no damage from physical attacks, only magic. And luckily all these guys are basically physical, so having her setup right there really helps me here. The cutter's down, sweeper's next. There we go, we're back to just the Hell House. Hell House is in the air. Guard. Oh, I don't even have to, I'm technically immune, but, why not? Just stand here and look cool. Debating on whether or not I want to heal. I could heal Aerith. Just heal her up real quick. She doesn't need it. We have the physical defense, but... Okay, he's gonna land here. Just pretend like I'm gonna block it. See, that would have hurt really bad for Cloud. Hands. Oop, I'm in a bad spot for this. Roll out, watch out for that. And do another one, and another one. Jeez. Okay, it's Shocking House. Throw an arrow guy at him. This should put him into stagger. Once I get a focus thrust on him. One more and that's it. And I also got Cloud's Limit, so let's do this in style. This was a good battle. If I didn't have Cloud's Limit, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. This would have been the end of the Hell House right here. But it's been a good fun, and, you know, I hope you guys watch some of my other content, and hope you enjoyed seeing Hell House.
We did it.
And the winners and champions, Cloud and Aerith!
What a finish! Can you believe it? That was amazing.
That boy.
Awfully rare you showing an interest in someone. What will you do?